Hair, Stephen Miller, did a press conference right before we started taping this morning. I just want to play one clip for you for fun.
Children will be taught to love America. Children will be taught to be patriots. Children will be taught civic values for schools that want federal taxpayer funding. So as we close the Department of Education and we provide funding to states, we are going to make sure that these funds are not being used to promote communist ideology.
Free speech, patriotic speech, freedom of demand.
Wow.
The Trump youth will be taught how great a country is. I mean, that's crazy.
Every time I hear these guys, I think how many of them have some kind of villain origin story about some terrible thing. And I always look at Steve Miller and
high school cafeteria.
Yeah. And I think, what was high school like that you're still carrying this level of anger with you? But, children will be taught to love America. Look, when I was a boy, we said that, I don't know if they still do this in schools, we did the Pledge of Allegiance, we had a flag hanging up. We had a calendar with the pictures of all the presidents. It's okay to say, look, our schools, American schools should reflect our patriotic, they should instill patriotism about our system of government. It's another thing to say this in this kind of, Soviet commissar.
You shall love and honor America.
You will love Big Brother. You will honor America. And I think one of the things that always comes out of these folks is there is aside from these kind of psychic scars that seem to pop out of them when they talk, where you just want to say, wow, who hurt you? There's also this huge insecurity. You will love America. No one told me as a kid in the 60s that I will love America. I loved America because everybody loved America and everybody around me was an example of patriotism, of loving America, of, standing when the national anthem is played, putting your hand over your heart, saying the Pledge of Allegiance. The idea that you have to say, you will, you must, it shall, and then worrying about whether you're getting communist propaganda. I mean, I went to school in the 70s, man. If there was a time that you were going to get communist propaganda, that was it. I don't even know what the hell these people are talking about when they talk about,
We are so anti-communist that Trump will do state control of our government and decide which industries get tariffs and which ones don't.
I mean, there's second graders that are coming home and saying, Mommy, today, I did a cutout of a horsey and a duck. And also, I drew this picture for you of the worker seizing the means of production.
Yeah, the hammer and sickle.
I mean, where is this coming from? What kind of fever dream, these people have at 2 a.m. where they wake up and they think that, children are reading Das Kapital in 3rd grade. It's crazy.
Delusional fascist. Tom Nichols,